Today's news highlights. D 2024/05/16. Time cutoff, 1700 hours. News headline, Taiwan Affairs Office suddenly announces severe punishment for 5 mouthpieces, Liu Beijia can't bear it anymore. Preview counterattack on evening show. Published time, May 15, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights, Chen Binhua, spokesperson for mainland China's Taiwan Affairs Office, announced punishment for certain Taiwanese celebrities and their families, including Huang Shikeng, Li Zhenghao, Wang Yushuan, Yu Baikan, and Liu Beijia, accusing them of fabricating false and negative information about the mainland and widely disseminating it to incite cross-strait hostility. The Taiwan Affairs Office of the State Council will punish them according to the law. Liu Beijia predicts he will respond on tonight's show Critical Moment. News headline, Xia Xin reveals being marginalized. Unfortunate to be used as a public naming of 3 artists, unhappy, Xiao Yu hung up the phone and spilled it all. Published time, May 15, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights, actress Xia Xin revealed on Little Star Big Companion that she often feels neglected. Once during Mid-Autumn Festival, she was invited to barbecue at Xia Xi's home, in a group named We Are Iron Coffee, but the next year, she wasn't invited. When she called Xiao Yu, he hung up on her. Additionally, she often feels used, like when she drove friends home after hiking, no one talked to her, and when planning trips, she was excluded, making her feel embarrassed and sad. News headline, Korean air hostess Han Jing-mei falls, left skull fully removed. Latest rehab situation revealed, million fans heartbroken. Published time, May 15, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights, South Korean air hostess and internet celebrity Yoo Eun-bin, Woozuka, fell on January 27, resulting in the left half of her skull being removed, brain hemorrhage, and speech impediment. She shared she's actively rehabilitating, revealing her left brain almost has no bone and needs surgery to reinstall the skull. Despite the speech impediment, she's supplementing vocabulary through extensive reading, hoping to overcome difficulties. Her video has garnered over 1 million views, with fans leaving supportive comments. News headline, senior media figure dies of cancer. Shockingly passed away in the early morning, sad news confirmed. Published time, May 15, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights, senior media figure Gao Zika passed away at 2:29 a.m. on the 11th due to cancer, aged 93, shocking the political and journalism circles. Gao worked in journalism in Keelung City for 48 years, serving as a correspondent for various media outlets and chairman of the Keelung City Out-of-Town Journalists Association. His work Keelung Election Records is called the Keelung City Election Bible, documenting and analyzing the electoral history of Keelung. Gao dedicated his life to journalism and had profound insights into politics, emphasizing politicians need more action and fewer slogans. News headline, 7th anniversary of Zhu Zhiliang's death. Beloved daughter reveals private moments, unexpectedly reveals shocking fact. Published time, May 15, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights, variety show King Zhu Zhiliang's 7th death anniversary is commemorated by his beloved daughter Xie Jinjing, who compiled a video in memory of her father, with background music of Zhu Zhiliang's song Performance by Performance. Zhang Ziyuding, Wang Keiwa, director Huang Chaoliang, Miao Kelly and other celebrity friends express their thoughts on Zhu Zhiliang through photos and texts, sharing handsome pictures of Zhu Zhiliang in his youth. Xie Jinjing expresses her determination to continue being her father's pride. The video also includes short clips of Zhu Zhiliang before his passing, wishing everyone prosperity, stirring emotions among netizens. News headline, just revealed cohabitation with fashionable F4. Yoga goddess accused of hiding marriage for 13 years, legal husband heartbroken speaks out. Published time, May 15, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights, mainland Chinese singer Xiaomia, who developed into $1 million yoga teacher in Taiwan, is now exposed to be in a hot romance with fashionable F4 Chen Xiaocheng, hiding her marriage to a 21-year-old surnamed Han, former manager for 13 years. The former manager surnamed Han stated that Xiaomia feared being asked to prove her single status during interviews, once proposing divorce and remarriage, but the other party refused remarriage, leading to both sides filing complaints at the police station. The court eventually confirmed the existence of their marriage, leaving the former manager surnamed Han lamenting significant losses in career, money, and marriage. Xiaomia has yet to respond to the matter. News title, Drag Queen Nafia performs at the presidential office, choked up thanking Tsai Ing-wen. Release time, May 15, 2024. Source, CTV News. News highlights, Taiwanese drag queen Nafia won the championship at the RuPaul's Drag Race in the United States, advocating for gender and marriage equality. On the 15th, she was invited to perform at the presidential office. She wore an outfit inspired by Taiwan's unique lotus flower, symbolizing resilience. Nafia chose to sing Jolin Tsai's Roseboy to commemorate Ye Yongcheng and promote gender and marriage equality. President Tsai Ing-wen praised Nafia's courage, while Tang Chi-yang also commended her perseverance, expressing admiration. Nafia is set to perform at the Taiwan Pavilion of the Cultural Olympics in Paris in July, continuing to promote gender equality values. News title: Lawyer extortion group uncovered, female prosecutor allegedly involved in soliciting boyfriend for leaking confidential information. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: CTV News. News highlights: Taipei District Prosecutor's Office concluded an investigation into lawyers involved in colluding with a fraud group to leak confidential information. Shockingly, it was discovered that the girlfriend of one lawyer, a female prosecutor, encouraged her boyfriend to cooperate and even saw it as an opportunity to infiltrate the fraud circle, providing guidance on how to collaborate. The lawyer had a long-standing partnership with the main suspect, earning 34,000 NTD per case. The female prosecutor voluntarily requested investigation by the District Prosecutor's Office, which has initiated an inquiry. The female prosecutor had transitioned from being a lawyer to a judicial officer, serving as a prosecutor in the Public Prosecution Unit. In this case, it was also found that the upper-level members of the fraud group referred to a group as Prosecutor Wu, although it was not the female prosecutor herself. The fact that this legally savvy couple knowingly broke the law is alarming. News title: Otani's 12th home run ball nearly swims away. Records another fierce-hitting display, reclaims batting king title. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: CTV News. News highlights: Shohei Ohtani hit his 12th home run of the season and recorded 3 hits in the Dodgers vs. Giants game, narrowly missing a triple to complete a cycle. His batting average once again topped the league. Although this home run didn't land in the sea, it became a cherished keepsake for fans and marked his first homer at the Oracle Park, holding special significance. His career home runs now span across 25 stadiums. Ohtani's performance helped the Dodgers secure a 10-2 victory over the Giants, earning them a consecutive win. News title: Leading the Way. Taipei Veterans General Hospital to raise salaries for 5 major specialty residents by 6,000 NT dollars starting June. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: CTV News. News highlights: Former director of China Medical University Hospital, Chen Qiheng, suggested that the new government adjust the salary structure of medical personnel in public hospitals to stimulate private hospitals to follow suit, without waiting for adjustments to the national health insurance. Taipei Veterans General Hospital takes the lead by raising the salaries of residents in internal medicine, surgery, obstetrics and gynecology, pediatrics, and emergency medicine by 6,000 NT dollars, in response to the shortage of medical manpower in the country. Last year, the hospital increased its expenditure by nearly 600 million NT dollars to cope with the shortage, and this year, it raised the salaries of all staff by 4%. Recognizing the difficulty in recruiting residents in certain specialties, the hospital plans to raise salaries starting in June to attract more outstanding medical professionals. News title: First case of Japanese encephalitis death in Taiwan this year. 60-year-old man from Kaohsiung passed away 9 days after onset. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: CTV News. News highlights: the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention announced 2 new confirmed cases of Japanese encephalitis in Taiwan, involving a woman in her 70s from Zhouying District, Kaohsiung, and a man in his 60s from Gangshan District. The man passed away on May 12 due to deteriorating health. Both patients had not been vaccinated against Japanese encephalitis, and their activities mainly revolved around their residences, which were in close proximity to pigeon coops, pigsties, and rice fields, high-risk areas for the disease. The CDC has intensified mosquito control measures around pigsties and issued public health education to remind people to prevent mosquito bites, especially during dusk and dawn. Vaccination is the most effective method of prevention, and parents should ensure that their children receive timely vaccination, while adults can consider receiving vaccination at their local health centers or contracted clinics. News title: Controversy surrounds South Taiwan University concert lineup. Student Union emphasizes focus on musical performance. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: CTV News. News highlights: a graduation concert jointly organized by the student unions of South Taiwan University and other universities has sparked controversy, with some students questioning the inclusion of certain artists and the ticket pricing. Despite dissatisfaction from some netizens about the lineup of artists, the student union stressed the importance of focusing on musical performance and avoiding unwarranted criticism. Regarding ticket pricing, the early bird tickets priced at 800 NT dollars each have caused debate, but the student union explained that in reality, they amounted to 400 NT dollars per day, and members were offered even lower prices. The event aims to create fond memories for graduating students, emphasizing service to the students as the primary goal. News title: 10 Questions on Pardoning Chen Shui-bian. Li Yangkai concludes Tsai Ing-wen's 8 years in office, corruption not punished, death penalty not enforced. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: China Times. News highlights: Li Yangkai questions the decision of the Tsai Ing-wen government to pardon Chen Shui-bian, challenging President Tsai with 10 questions, including whether Chen is a political prisoner, if he admitted guilt, and whether his case was a miscarriage of justice, questioning Taiwan's values. She criticizes the government for possibly sparing corrupt individuals and sarcastically summarizes Tsai's 8 years in power as corruption not punished, death penalty not enforced, suggesting that pardoning Chen will be Tsai's only remembered achievement. News title: Is Li Sichuan securing new Taipei? Key figures of Golden Orchid Society reveal strong influence. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: China Times. News highlights: In the lead-up to the new Taipei city mayoral election, DPP legislator Su Tiaohui and People First Party legislator Huang Kuochang are actively involved, while the KMT candidate remains uncommitted. Key figures of the KMT's Golden Orchid Society suggest that Deputy Mayor Li Sichuan has a chance, but he hasn't made a statement. Supporters believe he's the best choice due to his strong support and wide network. However, heavyweight KMT members believe cooperation with Huang is unlikely, and the party central will make decisions based on local voices. News title: Toilet clogged? Expert reveals simple trick for instant unclogging, safe and effective. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: China Times. News highlights: A female netizen shares that her old toilet often gets clogged, and upon learning her neighbor faces the same issue, the neighbor recommends using toilet deodorizing and fecal bacteria, which she finds effective in unclogging and deodorizing. However, some users report unsatisfactory results. Another method is pouring a large amount of ice cubes and flushing the toilet, which safely and effectively clears any clog without causing pollution, according to experts. News title: Zen-style weight loss prevents regaining weight, doctor identifies key points, habit becomes natural. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: China Times. News highlights: Weight loss physician Xiao Jijian suggests adopting a Zen-style weight loss approach, i.e., gradually losing weight to prevent regaining it. Slow weight loss helps in forming long-term sustainable dietary and exercise habits, maintaining muscle mass and basal metabolic rate, and reducing deprivation. Taking the example of carbohydrate cycling weight loss, combining different carbohydrate intakes such as high-carb days, medium-carb days, low-carb days, and indulgence days provides the body with appropriate nutrition, effectively losing weight without regaining it easily. News title: Tainan's Gold Diamond Pineapples highly praised in Japan. To be featured in the lunch menus of 89 schools in Ibaraki Prefecture. Release time: May 15, 2024. Reference: TVBS News. News highlights: Tainan's Gold Diamond Pineapples have been favored by Japanese schools due to their excellent quality, becoming a fruit option for campus lunches for the first time. The Department of Agriculture held a press conference to express gratitude for Japan's support and emphasized the deep friendship with Ibaraki Prefecture. Since signing a cooperation memorandum in 2019, Ibaraki Prefecture has begun using Taiwanese bananas for school lunches, gradually increasing procurement frequency. Tainan City and Ibaraki Prefecture have maintained close exchanges, planning to form an alliance by the end of this year. The city government looks forward to enhancing cultural exchanges in diet between the two sides, as well as increasing the visibility and recognition of Tainan agricultural products in the Japanese market. News title: TSMC leads market to reach new highs. Shipping sector cools down. Expert reveals 3 categories ready to take over. Release time: May 15, 2024. Reference: TVBS News. News highlights: The rise in U.S. stocks boosted Taiwan's stock market today, particularly led by TSMC, showing strong performance in the electronics sector. Analysts pointed out that the shipping sector is trending towards consolidation, with upcoming opportunities for growth expected in 3 categories: defense, heavy electronics, and construction. Strong financial performance in the banking sector also contributed to the index's rise. As financial reports continue to be released, the stock market will focus on the outlook for the second quarter and the second half of the year. As we approach May 20th, stocks with positive policy outlooks are poised to lead the rally. News title: Wang Ruidai decides to report Chen Binhua. Chinese media called 5 minutes later. Release time: May 15, 2024. Reference: TVBS News. News highlights: The Taiwan Affairs Office of the State Council announced the punishment of Huang Shikeng and 5 other Taiwanese celebrities and their families, restricting their entry into China, Hong Kong, and Macau, as well as cooperation with Chinese organizations. This move has sparked dissatisfaction among media personnel, with Wang Ruidai stating his intention to report Chen Binhua, the spokesman for the Taiwan Affairs Office. However, those who were disciplined regard it as the highest honor, while those who were not disciplined expressed dissatisfaction, leading to disputes and becoming the focus of the certified Love Taiwan honor roll in China. News title: Trillionaire gets another raise. Huang Rongxuan's astounding annual salary increased by 60% last year, double that of Intel CEO. Release time: May 15, 2024. Reference: TVBS News. News highlights: NVIDIA CEO Huang Rongxuan's annual salary soared to $34.2 million last year due to the global AI investment boom, double that of Intel CEO. The growth in his compensation primarily comes from stock rewards, with stock rewards reaching as high as $26.7 million in 2024. NVIDIA CFO Colette Cress's compensation also increased to $13.3 million. The median salary for company employees increased by approximately 17%, reaching $266,939. News headline: Deed fans disappointed this time. Disastrous new hairstyle sparks online criticism, stylist should be fired. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: Mirror News. News highlights: Deed, the 17-year-old son of former DPP legislator Zheng Yunpeng, has attracted a large number of fans with his handsome appearance and delicate features, earning him the title of Taiwanese version of Jerry Yan. Recently, photos of him promoting a motorcycle brand were released, but his new retro hairstyle sparked mixed reactions. Despite his previous posts consistently receiving over 100,000 likes, this time it only garnered just over 60,000 likes, suggesting a decline in his popularity. Nevertheless, there are still companies actively cooperating with him, indicating that Deed still holds some influence online. News headline: Dissatisfaction with blue and white congresses both exceeds 50%, KMT negative ratings increase by 8.8%. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: Mirror News. News highlights: In terms of satisfaction with the performance of party legislators in Parliament, the overall trend shows a decline in satisfaction ratings for the blue, green, and white parties. The satisfaction ratings for DPP legislators are less than 40%, similar to that of the KMT, but slightly lower. Among them, the satisfaction rating for legislators from the People First Party has dropped below 30%, ranking lowest. The dissatisfaction ratings for the three parties are in the order of People First Party being the highest, followed by the KMT, and the DPP being the lowest. Moreover, the negative ratings for both the blue and white parties exceed 50%, with an increase of 8.8% for KMT legislators compared to the previous survey. News headline: Male college students' MLB dream shattered, seeks 64 million NT dollars in compensation, Super Bro mocks, why not say you'll save the universe? Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: Mirror News. News highlights: Taiwan's richest YTR Super Bro, Huang Bacheo, drove a Lamborghini last May and rear-ended a Thai male college student in Taipei's Datong district. Although he paid 6,000 NT dollars for a settlement, the student filed a lawsuit, leading to Super Bro's prosecution. In the first trial, he was sentenced to 10 days of detention. The student sought $2 million in compensation, claiming that the accident affected his future Major League Baseball opportunities. Super Bro angrily retorted, acknowledging his responsibility for the accident but emphasizing the settlement he offered and the minor injuries sustained by the other party. He doubted that the student's injuries were caused solely by the accident and questioned the exorbitant compensation demand. The full case will be adjudicated on the 12th of next month. After being surrounded by the media, the student, surnamed Lee, became emotional and threatened to call the police multiple times. News headline: Porsche stubbornly afraid of scratches, makes outrageous demands, highway police rebuke, we're not people's dogs. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: Mirror News. News highlights: A black Porsche ran out of gas and stalled on National Highway 1 in the Hyokao section, causing a nearly 20-minute traffic obstruction. When the towing truck arrived, the driver refused to cooperate, insisting on having the police deliver gas. Highway police rebuked, we're not people's dogs. The driver still didn't comply. Eventually, after family members brought gas, they left, and the police issued a ticket. The Directorate General of Highways stated that according to regulations, if a vehicle experiences a lack of water, electricity, or fuel and is not moved or a malfunction sign is not set up, a fine will be imposed. News title: Mainstreaming at 15 NT dollars. At its peak, there were 29 stores across Taiwan, and the last Asakusa bread will close down. Release time: May 15, 2024. Reference: TVBS News. News highlights: Asakusa bread, which originated in Kaohsiung, once swept across Taiwan with its main selling point of 15 NT dollars per item in a variety of flavors. However, the chain stores have announced that they will end their business at the end of the month and transition to online channels, leaving customers shocked. While the operator did not disclose the reason, it may be related to operating costs. Founded over a decade ago, Asakusa Bread once had 29 branches, but its momentum declined after splitting from shareholders 7 years ago. The last store in Xiaogang is also about to close down, and the staff did not reveal details. Neighbors speculate that it may be related to rapid expansion and financial crisis, leading to the inevitable closure of the last physical store. News title: Shocking closure of major factory in Hsinchu Science Park. Layoffs of 510 employees, sold for 16.8 billion. Release time: May 15, 2024. Reference: TVBS News. News highlights: After the layoffs at the technology giant Rosnoco in Hsinchu Science Park, the factory was put up for sale for 10 billion NT dollars, attracting bids from multiple major companies. Eventually, Siliconware Precision Industries, SPIL, won the bid with 16.8 billion NT dollars. Rosnoco is the only manufacturer of hard disk drives in Taiwan, and the closure and layoffs have left 510 employees jobless. With a floor area of nearly 6,500 ping, SPIL, a semiconductor packaging and testing service provider, acquired it to expand its production capacity. News title: Taiwanese people find one thing on trains extremely annoying. Japanese people furious, it's bullying. Release time: May 15, 2024. Reference: TVBS News. News highlights: Despite the depreciation of the Japanese yen attracting many tourists, maintaining silence is important when riding trains in Japan. Japanese people consider hearing foreign languages on trains a form of bullying that may lead to disputes. Local residents hope for more promotion of train etiquette by the government to avoid giving Japanese people a bad impression of foreigners. While there are no strict rules on Japanese trains, it's advisable to keep conversation volumes low to avoid angering locals. Discussions among netizens point out that some Japanese people themselves speak loudly, but most maintain silence. News title: Mainland Chinese student challenges Taiwan is part of China. Professor's one response leaves him desperate, seeking help, what to do. Release time: May 15, 2024. Reference: TVBS News. News highlights: When a mainland Chinese student challenged the statement Taiwan is part of China, the professor responded with just an okay emoji, followed by Taiwan is Chinese Taipei right, leaving the Chinese student completely irrational. He expressed concerns about courage in academics, showing strong national identity and regret. News title: Constant coughing for months. Many can't sleep, warning from doctors, could be a sign of cancer. Release time: May 15, 2024. Reference: TVBS News. News highlights: Some COVID-19 recovered patients are experiencing prolonged coughing, affecting their sleep and quality of life, resonating with many people. A post on PTT by a recovered patient mentioned continuous coughing for several months after recovery, impacting sleep and family members. Many netizens shared similar experiences, with coughing persisting for months, causing discomfort and even leading to doubts about their health condition. It's advised that patients seek medical attention if coughing persists for more than 3 weeks to rule out potential lung issues. News headline: Yang Yang suspected of reviving old flame 9 months after breakup. Caught wearing couple t-shirt with Wang Churen, who shared the same style in April. Release time: May 15, 2024. Reference: Eat-A-Day Entertainment News. News highlights: Yang Yang and actress Wang Churen, 8 years his junior, were rumored to be in a relationship last year but never confirmed. Reports of their breakup surfaced later. However, when Yang Yang was spotted at the airport on the 14th, netizens noticed he was wearing a t-shirt similar to one worn by Wang Churen in April, sparking speculation of a rekindled romance. Fans pointed out that other celebrities have worn the same style recently, clarifying that it's just a popular brand and not exclusive to couples. Yang Yang and Wang Churen were previously rumored to be dating while working on a drama series, with intimate photos of them together stirring discussion. News headline: 5 mouthpieces punished by mainland China's Taiwan Affairs Office. Liu Beijia cannot bear it anymore. Preview of counterattack on evening show. Release time: May 15, 2024. Reference: Eat-A-Day Star Cloud. News highlights: Chen Binhua, spokesman for China's Taiwan Affairs Office, announced punishments for several notable Taiwanese personalities and their families, including Huang Shikeng, Li Zhengao, Wang Yushuan, Yu Baikan, and Liu Beijia. They are accused of fabricating false and negative information about the mainland, inciting cross-strait hostility. The Taiwan Affairs Office of the State Council will take legal action against them. Liu Beijia predicts a response on the show Critical Moment tonight. News headline: Mayday's leadership. Rumors of Super Sharp Party not happening this year spread widely. Believe Music reveals the truth. Release time: May 15, 2024. Reference: Eat-A-Day Star Cloud. News highlights: Mayday's summer music event Super Sharp Party, about to enter its 13th edition, faced rumors of cancellation circulating online. However, Believe Music clarified that this year's Super Sharp Party is still scheduled to take place at the Taipei Arena and urged everyone to stay tuned for official announcements. Despite previous rumors of cancellation, the event has miraculously continued in the past. However, it was cancelled last year due to the pandemic, and in 2022, it couldn't proceed as planned. Despite past losses, the event continued after the pandemic eased in 2023. News headline: IVE insults China again? New MV scene implied Shaanxi coal mine massacre, Chinese netizens criticize, despicable. Release time, May 15, 2024. Reference, Eat a Day Star Cloud. News highlights: South Korean girl group IVE's latest MV Haya sparked controversy in China for using elements of Chinese culture. The preview of their upcoming MV for the new song Accendio is also accused of featuring scenes reminiscent of the Shaanxi coal mine massacre. Netizens criticized IVE for trivializing Chinese historical trauma and questioned the significance of their concert in Hong Kong on July 7, coinciding with the Marco Polo Bridge incident. The controversy sparked intense debate among Chinese netizens, with some deeming it overly sensitive and others supporting scrutiny of national issues. Some called for an end to IVE's promotion in the Chinese market, while others questioned if the accusations were excessive, but overall, the discussion was heated. News headline: Zhou Yuman, Ruan Jingtian compete for Best Actor. Zhou Chu Sanhai leads with 13 nominations. Release time, May 15, 2024. Reference, Eat a Day Star Cloud. News highlights: the 26th Taipei Film Festival announced its nominations, unveiled by Chen Yu and Huang Guanzi, drawing attention. Zhou Chu Sanhai leads with 13 nominations, followed by Lao Huli and Big with 10 and 8 nominations respectively. Zhou Yuman and Ruan Jingtian will compete for Best Actor, while Lu Junqian will contend with Ko Chentung for Best Supporting Actor. This year, there were a total of 271 entries, with 31 selected as nominees, with Zhou Chu Sanhai leading the pack. The nominations for the Taiwan Film Marketing Awards held outside the Taipei Film Festival were also announced simultaneously. The winners will be revealed at the awards ceremony on July 5. News headline: 40-year-old woman with no smoking or drinking habits shocked to find tumor, doctor warns of fast screening for 7 risk groups. Release time, May 15, 2024. Reference, Yahoo News. News highlights: a 40-year-old woman, non-smoker and non-drinker, discovered elevated pancreatic cancer markers during a checkup, leading to the detection of a 3-centimeter tumor through scanning, raising suspicions of pancreatic cancer. With 70% of early pancreatic cancer cases showing no symptoms, vigilance is necessary for 7 high-risk groups, including those with family history, genetic mutations, smoking habits, diabetes, obesity, and poor diet. Screening methods include ultrasound, MRI, CT, and EUS, with EUS being the most accurate for tumors smaller than 2 centimeters. News headline: she invested in Wanhai and lost over 70%. Intended to pass on as a family heirloom. Victim reveals blood and tears of losing 2 million. Release time, May 15, 2024. Reference, Yahoo News. News highlights: Wanhai reported a post-tax net profit of 2.353 billion in April, with an annual growth rate exceeding tenfold, and an EPS of 0.84. Consolidated revenue reached 10.108 billion, with a year-on-year increase of 24.32%. Global shortages of ships and containers led to a rise in freight rates, contributing to the growth of Wanhai's revenue and profits. However, one investor suffered a loss of 230,000, humorously recalling, "Grandma used to buy Wanhai at 300. Netizens share investment experiences, discussing stock trends and investment strategies. News headline: Crystal soap unexpectedly effective. She accidentally lodged it in the drain and became a roach killer, didn't see any cockroaches in the house for a whole month. Release time, May 15, 2024. Reference, Yahoo News. News highlights: Crystal soap unexpectedly becomes a roach killer. A female netizen accidentally let the soap slip into the drain while doing laundry, and after a month, there was a noticeable reduction in cockroaches, discovering the alternative function of crystal soap. Netizens discuss the effectiveness of crystal soap in exterminating roaches, with experts explaining that roaches die because their abdominal fat is washed away. Experienced netizens share methods, suggesting to chop up crystal soap and place it in corners or pour surfactants around drains to deter roaches. News headline: Malaysian woman worries about adapting to Taiwan weather before traveling. Taiwanese netizens find it hard to answer, only can say bring slippers. Release time, May 15, 2024. Source, United Daily News. News highlights: with the recent drop in temperatures in northern Taiwan, people are wearing thick coats to keep warm. A Malaysian woman planning to visit Taiwan at the end of May raised questions about Taiwan's weather and suitable attire, sparking discussion. Netizens suggested that she check the weather forecast before departure to adapt to the immediate climate and prepare clothing such as umbrellas, slippers, and thin outerwear. For the rainy season, they advised bringing more t-shirts and rain gear. A Hong Kong netizen shared their experience of adding a coat at the last minute, reminding the woman to timely add warm clothing. News headline: Wealth statistics can't reveal it, accountants tell you how the rich inherit real estate. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: United Daily News. News highlights: the handling of real estate by Taiwan's wealthy has sparked discussion. Many affluent individuals purchase real estate in the name of companies to avoid leaving traces in family wealth statistics and pass on the properties through company shares. However, restrictions on holding real estate through companies after the law amendment have made asset accumulation difficult, necessitating purchases in personal names. Regarding inheritance, gifting real estate will increase tax burdens, and it's recommended to distribute through wills to avoid disputes. News headline: secretly revealing age through typing on mobile phones. Using this finger might mean you're already over 65. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: United Daily News. News highlights: indirectly determining one's age through mobile phone typing methods has stirred discussion. Observation reveals that Millennials and Generation Z often use one hand to type quickly, with Generation Z preferring rapid sliding input. After 50, people start using their index fingers to type, and those over 65 use their non-dominant hand to hold the phone, using the index finger to select letters. Many netizens resonated with this, indicating they have already started using their index fingers and other methods, with enthusiastic responses. News headline: mild start to Wednesday at 15 degrees Celsius, Taiwan to face thunderstorms across the island next Tuesday. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: Today News Cloud. News highlights: today's weather remains stable, with cool mornings and evenings. Tomorrow's weather will be similar, with strengthened northeasterly winds. Morning temperatures in northern Taiwan will range from 17 to 19 degrees Celsius, locally dropping to 15 or 16 degrees Celsius. Moisture levels are relatively low, with clear to partly cloudy skies during the day. Starting next Tuesday, moisture will increase, leading to brief showers or thunderstorms across Taiwan. Temperatures will rise from Friday to Sunday, with highs reaching 30 degrees Celsius in the north, but there may be isolated brief thunderstorms in the eastern half. Monday will be mostly cloudy, with isolated brief showers in the eastern half and partly cloudy skies in the western half, with localized thunderstorms in the afternoon. On Tuesday and Wednesday, there will be isolated brief showers or thunderstorms across Taiwan, with strong winds due to the approaching frontal system. Darwin to Yunlin, Hengchun Peninsula, Orchid Island, Green Island, Penghu, Kinmen, and Matsu are advised to expect strong gusts of wind at force 8 to 9. News headline: red light ignored. Garbage truck rams into connector truck without braking. Driver unconscious and hospitalized, shocking scene revealed. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: Today News Cloud. News highlights: a serious accident occurred on Taipei's Zhumei Expressway, where a garbage truck rear-ended a connector truck for unknown reasons, causing severe deformation of the truck's front end. The driver, surnamed Chen, was trapped inside and had to be rescued by firefighters. Chen was rushed to the hospital in a coma with a fractured left leg, abdominal bleeding, and other injuries. Footage of the accident showed the garbage truck failing to slow down at a red light and crashing directly into the connector truck, resulting in a horrifying scene. Police urge drivers to pay attention to road conditions and maintain a safe distance from other vehicles to ensure pedestrian and driver safety. News headline: Slovakia's Prime Minister targeted in street shooting. 4 gunshots heard at the scene, urgently hospitalized for treatment. Release time: May 15, 2024. Source: Today News Cloud. News highlights: Slovak Prime Minister Fico was shot on May 15 and urgently hospitalized for treatment. Reports indicate that Fico was shot during a government meeting in Handlova, with 4 gunshots heard at the scene. The gunman has been arrested, but the motive remains unclear. Slovak President Kaputova expressed shock at the barbaric and ruthless attack on Fico and hoped for his strength and swift recovery during this critical time. News headline: Eat 6 fruits to fight inflammation if you have joint pain. Study reveals that eating this fruit every day can relieve knee pain in 6 months. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Health 2.0. News highlights: the Arthritis Foundation of America offers dietary advice for arthritis, pointing out 6 fruits that are good for your joints. In addition to the elderly, office workers, mobile phone users and those who exercise are also prone to arthritis. Avocados, strawberries, raspberries, watermelon, grapes, and tart cherries all contain anti-inflammatory and antioxidant substances that can help relieve joint discomfort. Avocado has been shown to reduce knee pain, and other fruits have similar effects. In addition, the foundation also provides a variety of diet and exercise suggestions to help arthritis patients relieve symptoms. News headline: Not walking. Chen Yuking's weight has remained unchanged in 20 years, and the effect of losing body fat through this exercise is very obvious. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference, Health 2.0. News highlights, ultra jogging has become a health trend and is highly praised by health experts such as Chen Yuqing. Super jogging is mainly done at a slow speed and 180 steps/minute. During the exercise, the soles of the feet touch the ground first and the knees are slightly bent. The focus is on not burdening the body and strengthening the core muscles. Beginners should run for 10 minutes a day and gradually increase it to 30 minutes to 1 hour. This kind of whole body exercise emphasizes perseverance, is suitable for all ages, and is more effective than walking. Through exercise and diet, Chen Yuqing has maintained her weight at 55 kilograms for a long time. News headline, the United States imposes heavy taxes on 18 billion Chinese products. Biden, fight against the CCP's economic cheating. Release time, May 15, 2024. Data reference, The Epoch Times. News highlights, U.S. President Biden announced an increase in tariffs on goods imported from China, including electric vehicles, semiconductors, solar panels, medical supplies, etc., in order to respond to the CCP's unfair trade practices and protect American workers and businesses. The tariff increase will affect electric vehicles, lithium batteries, semiconductors, etc., among which the tariff for electric vehicles will increase from 25% to 100%. The United States criticizes the Chinese Communist government for unfair competition and posing risks to the global market, and emphasizes that the increase in tariffs on China is a measure to counter Beijing's unfair policies. This move may affect European policy and further increase tariffs on Chinese products. News headline, Plan to kidnap dissidents from Taiwan. Release time, May 15, 2024. Data reference, The Epoch Times. News highlights, an agent from the Chinese Communist Party's Ministry of Public Security fled to Australia and revealed the inside story of the Chinese Communist Party's pursuit of dissidents overseas. The CCP plans to design a scam in the name of recruiting Chinese-funded enterprises in Cambodia, and also plans to kidnap target individuals from Taiwan. Eric revealed that the Prince Group has a close relationship with the CCP's secret police. Wang Liming refused to be recruited and exposed the CCP's conspiracy. The report pointed out that Eric provided hundreds of documents to Australian media and intelligence agencies to prove the authenticity of his revelations. News title, Times 2024 World Young University Rankings, 18 Taiwanese universities are on the list, and these 3 universities are in the top 100. Release time, May 15, 2024. Data reference, Vision Magazine. News highlights, Asia University has been included in the top 100 of the world's best young universities 2024 in the Times Higher Education special issue for 2 consecutive years, ranking first among private universities in Taiwan. Asia University President Cai Jinfa said that the 23-year history of running the school has been internationally recognized, demonstrating its efforts as an international university. This ranking has a significant impact on the school's international reputation and enrollment attractiveness, and helps students gain an advantage in international study abroad applications. News headline, Lucy Who Are You? Korean group comes to Taiwan to do aerobics, Mamamoo brings tears of the times. Release time, May 15, 2024. Data reference, Vision Magazine. News highlights, Moon Byung, a member of the Korean group Mamamoo, danced Taiwan's Lucy calisthenics during the concert, sparking heated discussions. This health exercise originated during the Japanese colonial period and represents health and vitality. It is a common memory of Taiwanese people. In the pursuit of health, modern people, in addition to aerobics, can also do simple stretches like a cat stretching to relieve common back pain. News title, Toys, beloved woman by his side, reports to prison after expressing final thoughts. Release time, May 16, 2024. Data reference, Apple Daily News Network. News highlights, popular streamer Toys, real name Lu Wujian, reported to the Taichung District Prosecutor's Office to serve a 4-year 2-month sentence for trafficking Class 2 drugs including marijuana and tobacco bullets. He emotionally expressed his love for his family and girlfriend during a farewell live stream, hinting at a possible goodbye but not confirming it. Toys shared his feelings upon receiving the execution notice and his thoughts before entering prison. Regarding marriage, he stated it would be considered after his release as the current circumstances don't permit. He also clarified rumors about proposing to his girlfriend before incarceration. News title, Toys enters prison today. Shinzaki Hikaru faces taunts, skin mutiny fires back with 20-word retort. Release time, May 16, 2024. Data reference, Apple Daily News Network. News highlights, renowned streamer Toys, Lu Wujian, entered prison today, confirming his relationship with girlfriend Shinzaki Hikaru. Toys had repeatedly expressed concern for his girlfriend in previous live streams and urged netizens to refrain from pressuring her with public opinion. However, despite his plea, online comments were harsh, with one suggesting Shinzaki Hikaru could mutiny now that Toys is incarcerated. This provoked an angry response from Shinzaki Hikaru, criticizing the commenter for jumping to conclusions without reading the full report. News title: Actress Gu Ji's colorectal cancer spreads to other parts, condition becomes complicated. Release time: May 16, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News Network. News highlights: 57-year-old actress Gu Ji was reportedly diagnosed with stage 2 colorectal cancer, undergoing surgery at the end of last month. Initially believed to be manageable after tumor removal, her condition worsened with cancer cells spreading, complicating treatment. Gu Ji revealed long-standing symptoms including bloody stools, bloating, and constipation, admitting a fondness for grilled meat. Although a 5 cm tumor was removed during surgery, the cancer cells had already metastasized. Gu Ji did not respond to messages but is scheduled to hold a press conference tomorrow to disclose the extent of her deteriorating condition. News title: Lowest temperature at 13.3 degrees Celsius this morning. Soars to 34 degrees Celsius during the day. Timing of the third wave of the rainy season revealed. Release time: May 16, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News Network. News highlights: the lowest temperature in northern Taiwan dropped to 15 degrees Celsius today, with Westlake Township in Mealy reaching as low as 13.3 degrees Celsius, particularly cold in some areas. Although the weather was mostly cloudy to clear, brief showers persisted in the eastern and central southern mountainous regions in the afternoon. Increased moisture is expected next Monday and Tuesday, with higher chances of rainfall across the island, especially in the eastern regions where brief showers are forecasted. Temperature-wise, morning lows in the north ranged from 15 to 19 degrees Celsius, while central and southern areas ranged from 20 to 23 degrees Celsius. Daytime temperatures rose rapidly, reaching 33 to 34 degrees Celsius in localized areas. Similar weather patterns are expected in the coming days, with increased cloud cover over the weekend and higher chances of rainfall. News title: Explosion at TSMC's Phoenix factory, 1 worker seriously injured. Release time: May 16, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News Network. News highlights: an explosion occurred at TSMC's factory in northern Phoenix on the afternoon of the 15th, resulting in 1 person being seriously injured and hospitalized. The explosion took place in a facility under construction, prompting a large response from law enforcement and firefighters, with the possibility of hazardous substances involved. The injured person is believed to be a worker at the factory. The Phoenix Fire Department confirmed receiving the report and dispatched personnel to the scene. The Phoenix factory is expected to commence operations in 2025, with plans for the construction of 2 additional facilities nearby. News title: Buffet for $1. Snatch coupons for Xi'ai and Suja on May 18, only 3 time slots available all day. Release time: May 16, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News Network. News highlights: popular restaurants in the Xinyi district, such as the high-altitude buffet Xi'ai and Suja, are offering coupons starting from $1, with the Sheraton Grand Taipei's buffet also reduced to $599. Shopee is hosting the 517 Foodie Festival, featuring buy one get one and 57% discount vouchers, with a chance to win a luxury 4-day 3-night Okinawa cruise worth over $50,000. Every 18th of the month is Members' Day, offering free shipping starting from $299 across the site, and promotional activities featuring coupons for Xi'ai, Suja, and other establishments starting from $1 during 3 specific time slots on May 18th. Title: Cash Out. 14 types of payments deposited starting today. 1.82 million people receive an average of 18,000 NT each. Publish date: May 16, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: the Labor Insurance Bureau will start disbursing 14 types of payments in mid to late May, including labor insurance pensions and national pensions. Labor insurance pensions are the most commonly received, with 1.824 million people receiving them in February, averaging around 18,673 NT per person. The payment date for national pensions is the last working day of each month. Labor insurance pensions, employment insurance pensions, etc., will be disbursed on May 30th, and national pensions will be disbursed on May 31st. Title: Apple Cidra's financial report faces criticism again. Major beverage manufacturer Dayung might face delisting crisis again. Publish date: May 16, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: the long-standing beverage apple cider manufacturer, Dayung, 1213, announced on the 15th that its first quarter financial report for this year was once again questioned by accountants, stating significant uncertainties exist in the ability to continue operations and will be fully disclosed. The company has encountered setbacks in its financial reports for 5 consecutive quarters, beginning as early as May 2023. If improvements are not made within 3 years, the company could face a delisting crisis as early as 2026. Last year, it faced a significant operational impact due to a food safety crisis, halting production for 6 months. The company has not responded at the moment. Title: gold surges to record high of exceeding $23.92. Historical peak raises expert warnings, hold off on buying for now. Published date, May 16, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points: the plummeting US dollar has propelled the spot price of gold to surpass $2,390, reaching an all-time high. Experts point out that it may rise to $2,400 in the short term, but advise investors to wait and see. Influenced by US CPI data, which showed a 3.4% year-on-year increase in April, lower than expected, the market is optimistic about interest rate cuts this year, leading to a continuous depreciation of the US dollar, thereby boosting the rise in gold prices. Senior analysts note that although there is limited short-term upside, they remain bullish on gold in the long run. Title: Court reverses judgment in Nantu, woman involved in collision with $16 million limited edition Ferrari, owner's claim for compensation overturned. Published date, May 16, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points: in Nantu's Puli, a woman in her 60s riding a motorcycle collided with a limited edition Ferrari valued at $16 million NT, resulting in a claim for $1.3 million NT in compensation. The judge ruled that the supercar driver bore 80% of the responsibility for the accident, while the woman bore 20%, thus awarding her $264,120 NT in damages. The accident occurred at a flashing signal intersection, where the Ferrari failed to stop before proceeding, deemed the main cause, while the woman failed to decelerate and pay attention to the road conditions ahead, also bearing partial responsibility. Title: Is a monthly salary of $1.2 million normal for doctors? Guild exposes real salary figures, private sector executives may earn more. Published date, May 16, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points: the Chinese Medical Association's National Union pointed out that a recent media article claiming that doctors earn 1 to 2 million NT dollars per month is far from reality. According to statistics from the Ministry of Labor, doctors earn only around 150,000 NT dollars per month, with an annual salary of approximately 2.302 million NT dollars. The association emphasized that salaries of private sector executives are usually higher than those of doctors, and doctors face extremely high work environment and risk, urging against criticizing medical practices with unfounded figures to avoid harming the health insurance system, medical quality, and patient care. Title: Toys finally admits love for Shinzaki Hyein. Breaks down in tears and trembles, naturalized Taiwanese marriage exposed. Published date, May 16, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points: esports live streaming celebrity toys, convicted for drug trafficking, plans to marry Shinzaki Hyein to protect family assets. In his final live stream before imprisonment, he tearfully bid farewell to fans, revealing his relationship with Hyein, though her agent has not responded to marriage inquiries. Toys acknowledges his love for Hyein, and both have endured hardships in their relationship. With his social media handed over to Hyein during his incarceration, he asserts the authenticity of their relationship and hints at sharing prison life. Title: Attending Little Harry's graduation. Yu Chengqing appears in New York, hopes to reunite with ex-wife Ene Jinglei. Published date, May 16, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points: actress Ene Jinglei and her ex-husband Yu Chengqing's son Little Harry Yuan Lee graduates from New York University's Tisch School of the Arts, becoming Lady Gaga's Jr. Parents Yu Chengqing and Ene Jinglei respectively share their arrival in New York on Weibo and Instagram, demonstrating their support and pride for their son. Yuan Lee graduates a year early, and both parents express their joy and blessings for him. Ene Jinglei, especially, praises her son and expresses maternal love on Weibo. Despite having new families, they come together again in New York for their common child, showing their shared love and care. Title: Dream Shattered. Ame ineligible for Special Contribution Award at Golden Melody Awards due to one reason: fans devastated. Release time, May 16, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: the 35th Golden Melody Awards, set to take place on June 29 at Taipei Arena, will unveil its list of nominees today. Fans were eagerly anticipating the recognition of pop diva Ame for her past achievements, hoping she would receive the Special Contribution Award. However, due to certain regulations, she is unable to qualify, leaving many disappointed. Ame, who has showcased the brilliance of Chinese culture on international stages like the Oscars and NBA events, is ineligible due to her nationality not meeting the awards criteria. Fans hope that the Ministry of Culture can revise the regulations but acknowledge the difficulty of achieving this in the short term. Title: Queen of Plastic Surgery diagnosed with stage 3 rectal cancer. Tumor removed but condition worsens, cancer cells spread revealed. Release time, May 16, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: 57-year-old actress Gu Ji diagnosed with stage 3 rectal cancer, with cancer cells spreading despite tumor removal surgery, causing concern. Gu, suffering from chronic constipation and bloating, neglected her health, indulging in barbecue and relying on laxatives and enemas. Last year, she discovered blood in her stool, leading to the detection of a malignant tumor. While initially believed to require no chemotherapy post-surgery, the cancer cells have spread to other areas, necessitating extended treatment. Gu will share her condition and journey at a press conference. Title: Liu Beijia sanctioned by Taiwan Affairs Office. Critical moment on Critical Moment show, We're in big trouble, furious outburst. Release time, May 15, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: Liu Beijia accused by China's Taiwan Affairs Office of deliberately fabricating negative false information, along with other pundits. On his show, Liu lamented, "We're in big trouble," questioning whether the sanctions were due to touching on China's economic bottom line. He and Huang Shikeng were accused of ignoring mainland China's development facts. Huang questioned the fragility of China's economy. Within 15 minutes of the show's broadcast, 30,000 viewers were already online. Title: Small Bell's nightclub encounter resembles Lin Qiling. Shocked by scene in restroom, How to Face Others in the Future. Release time, May 15, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: Veteran actor Small Bell was exposed by his sister on a show, revealing that he interacted with two girls in a Thai nightclub and even wanted to continue the encounter but was devastated upon sobering up in the restroom. Another incident involved meeting two beautiful girls resembling models at a nightclub, interacting with them, and wanting to invite them for supper, only to be embarrassed by his sister pointing out that they were transgender individuals, leaving him feeling awkward. Despite initial disbelief, he only sobered up after witnessing the truth. His sister's revelation left him extremely embarrassed, jokingly wondering, "How can I face people after this is out?" Title: Sisters Who Make Waves. 5 actress involved in street conflict. Brand name sandals thrown at chauffeur, caught on camera in late night incident. Release time, May 16, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: 35-year-old actress Lee Xiaoyue was allegedly involved in a street altercation after drinking, suspected of throwing brand name sandals at a chauffeur, with her boyfriend Zhang Teng present. The incident was exposed by a Weibo entertainment blogger, with a video showing Lee Xiaoyue and friends arguing with the chauffeur, and Lee Xiaoyue making a distress call. Netizens condemned her behavior, calling it inappropriate. Some argued that the video did not show Lee Xiaoyue physically assaulting anyone, urging against excessive public criticism. The incident sparked discussions, impacting Lee Xiaoyue's image. Title: Big Brother Bright's Memorial Day apparition. Xie Jinping's shrine visit reveals this scene, Dad is back. Release time, May 15, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: On the 7th anniversary of the passing of variety show king Big Brother Bright, his daughter Xie Jinping and son Xie Shunfa visited the shrine, unexpectedly encountering a golden tortoise beetle, believed to be their father's incarnation. Xie Jinping tearfully expressed her longing for her father and played a video compilation containing messages from many friends. Additionally, during a previous memorial ceremony, a golden moth appeared, sparking discussions. Title: One sentence sparks trouble? Ferrari faces competition from supercar rivals. Published date, November 30, 2023. Source, Liberty e-Paper. Highlights: Lamborghini, renowned for developing supercars, founded by Ferruccio Lamborghini, a former farmer who ventured into the automotive industry after creating agricultural machinery. The brand has successfully produced numerous dream cars, symbolizing remarkable achievements. In 2023, achieving record performance, global deliveries reached 11,120 vehicles, generating €2.66 billion in revenue with a profit margin surpassing 27%, reaching €723 million. Lamborghini looks forward to 2024, introducing the all-new Revuelto and hybrid models, aiming to surpass competitors like Ferrari. Title: U.S. releases bipartisan delegation for May 20, Biden's former aide to attend. Published date, May 16, 2024. Source, Liberty e-Paper. Highlights: The American Institute in Taiwan, 8, announces a bipartisan delegation to attend President Lai Ching-te's inauguration ceremony, comprising 2 former U.S. officials, a Taiwan expert, the current 8 chairman, and director. Brian Dees, former chief economic advisor to President Biden, will be among the attendees. The delegation will participate in the inauguration and meet with various leaders, conveying congratulations to President Lai and reaffirming the U.S.'s commitment to Taiwan's peace and stability. Title: Revealing timeline of Jinghua City case, Lin Liang Jun, can Ko Wen-je escape? Published date, May 16, 2024. Source, Liberty e-Paper. Highlights: Ko Wen-je, chairman of the People First Party, is accused of significantly increasing the land plot ratio of Jinghua City during his tenure as Taipei mayor. Lin Liang Jun questions KO's acceptance of lobbying, approval of ratio changes, awareness of additional conditions, and application of redevelopment regulations, evading accountability. While KO claims it was not an assignment but a transfer, critics argue he was involved in accepting, approving, being informed, and ratifying the ratio incentive. The timeline of the Jinghua City case shows KO's receipt of lobbying in 2020, forwarding it to the Urban Development Department, and later approving documents related to the ratio increase. Title: Tech Industry's Divergent Fate. Japanese engineers' income ranking revealed, netizens astonished, contrasting Taiwan. Published date, May 16, 2024. Source: Liberty e-Paper. Highlights: Japanese electronic engineers earn approximately 6.8816 million yen annually, while Taiwanese engineers enjoy relatively higher salaries. The top 5 highest-paying professions in Japan are pilot, doctor, legal, university professor, and financial/insurance practitioner, with electronic engineers ranking 14th. Discussions among netizens highlight the higher salaries in Taiwan's IC design and semiconductor manufacturing industries compared to Japan, although some point out Japan's long-term wage freeze and currency depreciation, making comparisons less meaningful. Title: Zhao Xiaokong finally receives 520 invitation. Already booked Spain flight exposes Chen and Tsai's practices. Publication date, May 16, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points. Democratic Progressive Party, DPP, Chairman Lai Ching-te hosted a dinner for party legislators on the 14th, emphasizing unity and adopting a defense-into-offense strategy. Zhao Xiaokong criticized the lack of basic courtesy in not receiving an invitation to the inauguration ceremony, questioning the situation where winners do not invite losers. He expressed concern about how such an attitude would handle challenges in the legislative yuan. Although he later received the event's itinerary, he had already made other travel arrangements. Zhao questioned the circumstances of not receiving an invitation and worried about how such an attitude would deal with challenges in the legislature. Title: Blue Camp proposes amendment to Broadcasting and Television Act to reinstate TITV. Luo Chi-chang welcomes DPP's constitutional interpretation. Publication date, May 16, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points. Kuomintang legislators proposed an amendment to the Broadcasting and Television Act, advocating for the inclusion of press freedom, strict conditions for license revocation, and prioritizing judicial over administrative procedures. They criticized TITV's closure for harming press freedom, emphasizing the significant democratic significance of amending the law. The proposal garnered support from 52 legislators and aims to safeguard press freedom and constitutional principles. They also criticized the National Communications Commission's, NCC, lawsuit against TITV, calling for the reinstatement of its channel to protect press freedom. They urged the amendment to ensure freedom of speech. Title: Is the Taiwan Affairs Office targeting 5 talkers intentionally? Xia Hanbing exposes behind-the-scenes mystery. Publication date, May 16, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points. The Taiwan Affairs Office of the State Council named 5 talkers, accusing them of spreading false, negative information and stirring up cross-strait hostility, announcing disciplinary actions. Media personality Xia Hanbing believes that the Chinese Communist Party deliberately elevated these individuals to highlight their absurdity, such as supporting U-Bike and equating to supporting a 210% accuracy rate. He pointed out that this move would garner more attention to these individuals but also highlight their absurd statements, causing a growing distance from the public. Title: Irene of the cheerleading world Zhao Wanzhou arrives in Taiwan, Korean goddess adds another member. Publication date, May 16, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points. South Korean cheerleader Zhao Wanzhou is rumored to join the Fubon Guardians cheerleading squad in Taiwan, attracting attention from fans. With over 180,000 followers on Instagram, Zhao, who resembles Red Velvet's Irene, gained popularity after participating in Lottie Giants events last year. Previously affiliated with Lottie Giants, she is currently under the management of the Korean entertainment company Two's Entertainment. At least 2 Taiwanese professional baseball teams are actively seeking her participation. Title: No more acting after 520? Supplementary health insurance premiums may increase, netizens outraged, easy targets. Publication date, May 16, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points. Director of the National Health Insurance Administration, Seung-chong Liang, recently stated that supplementary premiums for the second-generation health insurance might be adjusted after 520, sparking dissatisfaction among netizens. Currently at 2.11%, the supplementary premium rate may be increased to address the financial challenges of the health insurance system. Seung emphasized that the capital gains rate should not be lower than the regular premium rate. Netizens, especially investors, expressed discontent, suggesting that the government should penalize health insurance abusers instead of targeting natural investors. Title: explosive revelation, Tsai Ing-wen never intended to pardon Chen. Wu Zetian exposes shocking insider story, secret deal between two figures. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points. President-elect Lai Ching-te is reportedly considering pardoning former President Chen Shui-bian, but the pardon initiative before Tsai Ing-wen's departure was not actually her intention. Wu Zetian, chairman of the Beautiful Island electronic newspaper, pointed out that this might involve political negotiations between Tsai and Lai. Lai Ching-te may hope to help Chen Shui-bian through this move, which would have a smaller political impact on Tsai Ing-wen. Wu emphasized that pardoning Chen Shui-bian was a behind-the-scenes deal between Lai Ching-te and Tsai Ing-wen, and Tsai's pardon may be a reward to Lai Ching-te. Title: You place the order, I'll pay for shipping. E-commerce platforms offer long-term benefits to stimulate online consumption. Published time, May 15, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points. Vic Chen Junqi, founder of Quick E-commerce, stated that last year's total order volume exceeded 1 million, with revenue reaching a new high of 650 million. They have introduced a long-term free shipping promotion, emphasizing that this business model reduces entrepreneurial risks and supports entrepreneurs. The platform plans to introduce AI education systems to enhance professional skills, expand offline channels, and continue to seek cooperation with high-quality vendors to increase product diversity, actively responding to challenges in the e-commerce market. Title: Cash in. Taipei City announces additional subsidy, up to NT $5,200 available. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points. The Ministry of Transportation has launched a subsidy program for motorcycle driver training to enhance public safety. Taipei City has increased the subsidy to NT $5,200, including a maximum of NT $1,300 from the Ministry of Transportation and an additional NT $2,700 from the city government. Participants in both driving training and road safety training are eligible for the highest subsidy, while those participating only in driving training or who have already obtained a driver's license are also eligible for subsidies. The registration deadline is November 30, 2024. Title: Terrifying scene from 3 years ago today. Netizens expose shocking image, Taiwanese people reacted like this. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points. Netizens recall May 15, 3 years ago, when Taiwan held daily press conferences on the epidemic at 2 p.m. That day saw an alarming increase of 180 cases, triggering panic among the public and even leading to panic buying in supermarkets. Many people commented that 2021 was a year of panic for everyone, reminiscing about the convenience of working from home amidst the need for queuing for masks, vaccines, and tests. This memory became a shared experience for many, resembling scenes from an apocalyptic movie, but some also mentioned the benefits of improved transportation convenience. Title: 59-year-old Yang Suhui's sizzling photos revealed. Wearing a narrow-shoulder swimsuit, exposing deep cleavage surprised onlookers mistook her for Yang Qiyin. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points. Alan Chow, Lala, Yang Suhui, HSUTE Wei, and Seung Ni participated in the FTV and GTV program New Era of Variety Shows, experiencing being blueberry farmers in Yufeng, Taichung. Blueberries, known as superfoods for their rich nutrients, revitalized Lala after tasting them, prompting others to start eating blueberries. Yang Suhui described feeling like she was 18 again after eating them and was compared to a younger version of Yang Qiyin. During the segment on pest control, Lala wanted to leave due to fear of bugs but eventually decided to bravely face them, allowing everyone to understand the hardships of farming. Title: Hearing this sound while sleeping? Doctor warns of high probability of contracting this disease, don't underestimate it. Published time, May 15, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points. Domestic research suggests that sleep apnea increases the risk of tinnitus more than hearing loss, especially among those who excessively nap during the day. High-frequency snoring may affect tinnitus, and severe snorers are advised to undergo sleep tests. Snoring is caused by vibrations of the respiratory tract's soft tissues and may be a symptom of obstructive sleep apnea. Sleep apnea can affect cardiovascular health and increase the risk of dementia, so regular sleep checks and treatment are recommended. If symptoms of sleep apnea occur, professional treatment should be sought. Title: No problem if not going to mainland China, Hong Kong, or Macau. He exposes terrifying outcome for celebrities, it will be over if this happens. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points. China's Taiwan Affairs Office announced the punishment of 5 Taiwanese celebrities, including Liu Paoqi, Li Chenghao, Yu Peichen, Huang Shitsung, and Wang Yichuan, and their families. The specifics of the punishment were not explicitly stated and are pending disclosure. Cai Zheng Yuan pointed out that although the celebrities seem to be honored on the surface, they may have hidden worries because of the uncertain cross-strait situation, potentially facing punishment at any time, especially if they intend to engage in activities in mainland China, Hong Kong, or Macau. This move may cause trouble for the celebrities or their families, but the actual impact is relatively limited and mainly serves to establish boundaries. Title: Han Wave resurging in 2026? Kuomintang legislative speaker reveals biggest variable, it's too early to tell. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points. Kuomintang legislative speaker Han Kuo-yu has received widespread praise. Former President Chen Shui-bian and former legislator Guo Zhengliang both suggest that he may see a resurgence in the 2026 local elections, but Guo Zhengliang says it's too early to discuss this, and the situation will depend on the Kuomintang's chairmanship election next year. He emphasized that the new chairman will affect the future political landscape, predicting that the incumbent chairman, Chu Lilun, will not be re-elected. If there are candidates running at this time, they undoubtedly have ambitious intentions. He suggested waiting for the right time to observe Han Kuo-yu's stance on major issues before judging whether he will stir up the Han Wave again. Title: Toys assigned to group cell in prison. Daily routine revealed, spends 14.5 hours daily on this task. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points. Renowned internet personality Toys, Liu Weijian, convicted 3 years ago for selling second-class drugs such as marijuana smoke bombs, received a final verdict of 4 years and 2 months in prison after the second trial by the court. Last night at 9 p.m., he held his final live broadcast, expressing his feelings to fans. He tearfully confessed his admiration for his goddess, Shinzaki Hyun, during the emotional moments. The live broadcast attracted 39,000 viewers. Today, Toys will report to the Taichung District Prosecutor's Office for incarceration, expected to reside in a group cell, spending approximately 14.5 hours in the dormitory each day. Title: Most Desirable Legislator for Dismissal. Street interviews identify him as the top choice, formerly admitted supporting him on fan page, now deleted. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points. As the new parliament approaches its centenary, it faces turmoil, leading civic groups to criticize and enumerate the top 10 instances of disorder, blaming the Kuomintang, Democratic Progressive Party, and Chinese Communist Party for constitutional chaos and misrule. Most citizens expressed dissatisfaction with Kuomintang legislative speaker and Hualien County Mayor Fu Kunqi, accusing him of neglecting municipal affairs while engaging with China. Kuomintang legislator Hsu Tiao Hsin, involved in a family-related money laundering scandal, sparks controversy, with her actions deemed unsatisfactory. Democratic Progressive Party legislator Shen Po's proposal to amend the Cross-Strait People Relations Act was blocked by Kuomintang and Democratic Progressive Party legislators, leading to criticism of the People First Party's leader Huang Kuo-chang, whose changed stance disappoints many, causing some to withdraw their support for him. Title: Huang Kuo-chang and Kuomintang legislators take turns guarding the meeting room. Image of Fu Kunqi patting on the head circulates, netizens mock, so obedient. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points. The Kuomintang Legislative Yuan Caucus plans to pass the parliamentary reform bill proposed by the Kuomintang and Democratic Progressive Party on the 17th. Starting yesterday, they have taken turns guarding the meeting room, with even People First Party caucus leader Huang Kuo-chang participating. New Taipei City Councillor Cho Kwanting exposed a photo on Facebook showing Fu Kunqi patting Huang Kuo-chang on the head, sparking heated discussion among netizens. The Kuomintang caucus aims to pass bills such as the Legislative Yuan Powers Act on Friday and has begun taking turns guarding the meeting room to prevent obstruction by the Democratic Progressive Party caucus. In response, Democratic Progressive Party caucus Secretary General Wu Siyao stated that while the voting outcome may not be favorable, the importance of debate cannot be overlooked, emphasizing that the Democratic Progressive Party will be fully prepared to deal with Friday's forced vote. Title: Toys commences prison sentence today, expresses desire to leave this land, reveals insights gained in recent weeks. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points. Live streamer Toys, Liu Weijian, began his prison sentence today for his involvement in the sale of marijuana smoke bombs, receiving a 4-year, 2-month sentence. He appeared wearing a grey t-shirt and a black mask, expressing his intention to leave this land. He had hoped for a suspended sentence but was devastated by the final verdict. Before entering prison, he reminded everyone to cherish the present, hinting at a possible reunion in the future, and offered free drinks to everyone in Taiwan. When asked by reporters about leaving Taiwan, he did not respond. Someone at the scene shouted, "Take care, Toys." Title: Challenges ahead for Lai Ching-te's presidency. Blue Camp hopes for flexible communication, Buy emphasizes governance based on public opinion. Release date, May 16, 2024. Source, Set News. Key points, Lai Ching-te is about to assume the presidency, facing challenges. KMT legislator Niu Hsu-ting pointed out the need to prioritize people's livelihoods and avoid ideological dominance in governance to prevent internal conflicts. He urged Lai to focus on domestic affairs, address economic and environmental issues, and demonstrate a flexible and communicative approach. Legislator Lin Kuo-cheng from the People First Party hopes Lai won't prioritize personal interests but instead focus on Taiwan's public opinion as the guiding direction for governance. He stressed that Lai should prove himself as not just an autocrat and instead promote constructive initiatives beneficial to Taiwan, addressing its poverty issues. Title, Abstaining to Preserve Vitality. Urologist, ejaculating this often maintains erection. Release date, May 16, 2024. Source, Set News. Key points, urologist Zhuang Fengbin pointed out that abstaining from sexual activity does not enhance sexual performance, rather, it may lead to a shorter and less engorged penis and increase the risk of prostate disease. Prolonged abstinence affects the elasticity of the spongy tissue, diminishing penile function, and does not benefit sperm quality. He recommends engaging in sexual activity 3 times a week to maintain good sperm quality. Abstinence is detrimental to work and study efficiency but can enhance happiness. Ejaculation can help alleviate prostatitis, with studies showing that those ejaculating 5 times a week are less likely to develop prostate cancer. Title, Chen Muyi furious over being overlooked. Self-proclaimed romantic Taiwan independence criticizes Taipei Film Festival as narrow-minded. Release date, May 16, 2024. Source, Set News. Key points, Chen Muyi, last year's Golden Horse winner for Best Supporting Actor, was snubbed for the Taipei Film Festival despite his role in The Old Fox. He expressed anger, suggesting that his exclusion may have had political implications. He jokingly proposed starring solo in future productions of The Old Fox. Chen openly identifies as a supporter of Taiwanese independence and claims he's received fewer acting offers since the Golden Horse Awards. Despite the snub, he humorously stated that being nominated is sufficient, with no need to win, and affirmed his attendance at the awards ceremony. Title, New Trend. 2 girls use one item to reserve seats at fast food restaurant, netizens astonished, Taiwanese hearts are truly brave. Published time, May 15, 2024. Source, United Daily News. Key points, in Taiwan, many people perceive the public safety to be good, often successfully retrieving lost items. On the 14th, a netizen witnessed 2 young women in a fast food restaurant in Taichung placing their wallets on the table to reserve seats and then leaving for 2 to 3 minutes, prompting admiration for their boldness. Many netizens expressed that Taiwan is accustomed to this practice, praising the country's excellent public safety. However, some speculate that this behavior might stem from never experiencing theft, while others mention similar practices in other countries. Title, Missing for 26 years. 19-year-old youth abducted and locked in dungeon by neighbor, only 100 meters away from home. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source, United Daily News. Key points, in Algeria, a man named Omar, missing for 26 years, was found in a neighbor's cellar last weekend. His family originally believed he was kidnapped or killed during the civil war. Omar was rescued from the cellar by a 61-year-old man living alone, who has been detained. Omar is receiving medical treatment, and the suspect will face legal consequences. Despite his mother's passing, Omar's family has been searching for him, firmly believing he is still alive. Omar stated that during his captivity, he was unable to speak or seek help, despite his home being only 100 meters away, where his family once passed by. Title, Yulan Double Garage Mansion, Happy Haunted House, priced at 9.8 million, Realtor reveals cause of death, not very haunted. Published time, May 15, 2024. Source, United Daily News. Key points, with housing prices soaring, some opt to purchase haunted houses at low prices. A realtor posted on Facebook selling a happy haunted house, where the owner passed away but the property is still inhabited. Priced at 9.8 million, it's located near the Ludong transfer station in Yulan, featuring a double garage, 8 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, 5 bathrooms, and 4 floors, considered a rare find in Ludong. Netizens discussed, with some finding the haunted aspect intriguing, while others deemed the price too daunting. Headline, Super Ex-Dividend Day. 21 bond ETFs simultaneously go ex-dividend, one of them leads in trading volume in recent days. Published date, May 16, 2024. Source, Economic Daily. Key points, May 15 marks the Super Ex-Dividend Day for bond ETFs, with a total of 27 bond ETFs going ex-dividend, among which 21 synchronize their ex-dividend dates, including 4 monthly distribution ETFs and 17 quarterly distribution ETFs. May 16 is the last buying day. Experts point out that due to the anticipation of interest rate cuts in the market, bond ETFs have attracted investors to seize opportunities for future capital gains. Among them, 00937B Cathay ESG Corporate Bond ETF 20 Plus is the most popular, designed to meet market demand, maintain stable distributions, and has active trading in the market. Other monthly distribution ETFs such as 00933B, 00772B, and 00773B are also actively traded, indicating an increasing acceptance of monthly distribution bond ETFs by investors. Headline: TAIEX hits new high, one biotech stock among top 10 contributors to index gains. Published date: May 16, 2024. Source: Economic Daily. Key points: TAIEX once again hit a historical high on the 16th, surging above 21,500 points, mainly driven by heavyweight stocks such as TSMC, Foxconn, and Mediatek. Pharma Essence, a biotech stock, became one of the top 10 contributors to the index gains, contributing approximately 4 points with a limit up. With an 86% year-on-year increase in revenue, Pharma Essence achieved profitability for the first time, with earnings per share of $1, demonstrating excellent performance. Pharma Essence expects its revenue growth momentum to continue this year, with stable growth in global market operations, especially in the US and Japan, showing strong sales performance. Headline: Financial stocks continue to strengthen, insurance stock surges to limit up during trading hours. Published date: May 16, 2024. Source: Economic Daily. Key points: Financial stocks continued to rise on the 16th, with the financial index reaching a new high, peaking at 1,974.48 points, and few bond financial stock price rising by more than 1%, reaching a high of 75.8 NT dollars. Samsung Life surged to its daily limit of 6.56 NT dollars during trading hours, with queued buy orders exceeding 20,000 shares. Samsung Life's April revenue was 10.476 billion NT dollars, down 23% month-on-month but up 16.2% year-on-year, with cumulative revenue reaching 50.615 billion NT dollars in the first 4 months, up 24.41% year-on-year. Its first quarter after-tax net profit was 3.06 billion NT dollars, with earnings per share, EPS, of 0.6 NT dollar, turning profit from loss. Although its capital adequacy ratio, CAR, was below standard at the end of last year, its net worth ratio increased from 2.97% at the end of last year to 3.24% at the end of March this year, meeting statutory standards. The company announced on April 25 that it would issue cumulative subordinated corporate bonds with a term of more than 10 years through public offering, with an upper limit of 5 billion NT dollars, making it the fifth life insurance company to issue bonds this year. The board of directors also decided not to distribute dividends this year. Headline: Should TSMC add one? TSMC ADR conversion exceeds 1,000 NT dollars, expert explains the truth behind stock price dilemma. Published date: May 16, 2024. Source: Economic Daily. Key points: The Taipei stock market weighted index continues to hit new highs, mainly due to TSMC, which has contributed to more than 60% of the market's gains so far this year. The fluctuation of TSMC's ADR price significantly affects the opening price of TSMC's stock. If the TSMC stock price is converted based on the ADR price, it should be around 1,000 NT dollars. However, the reasonable stock price of the company should be analyzed based on factors such as EPS and P/E ratio. According to Tsai-Ming Han, this year's EPS is 38 to 39 NT dollars. After the stock price reached 800 NT dollars, the P/E ratio returned to a more reasonable level. Although TSMC's ADR has surged, pushing the stock price above 1,000 NT dollars and making its market value return to the top 10 globally, it is still suppressed by selling pressure at high levels. Looking at the EPS estimate for next year, the current stock price is still reasonable. However, the market may evaluate the stock price based on future prospects. News headline: Lawrence Wong's inaugural speech switched between 3 languages, calling on the younger generation to build the Singapore dream together. Release time: May 16, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News highlights: The handover ceremony of Singapore's Prime Minister was held at the Presidential Palace on May 15. Lawrence Wong delivered a speech in Malay, Chinese, and English, emphasizing the importance of national unity and coping with challenges. President Tharman Shanmugaratnam thanked outgoing Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong for his contributions and praised the smooth transition under his leadership. Lawrence Wong promised to work hard for Singapore's future, called for national unity, and invited the younger generation to participate in government work. The ceremony ended on an optimistic note, looking ahead to Singapore under a new generation of leadership. News title: How to check the 113 unified test results online. What is the schedule for the distribution and selection of admission results? Release time: May 16, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News highlights: inquiries for the 2013 Unified Test results will be open at 1400 hours p.m. on May 16. Transcripts will be sent to candidates and can also be inquired through the online system. The inquiry time is from 5/16 to 6/5. The schedules for distribution admission and selection admission are different. The total results will be announced on July 30 for distribution admission, and the distribution results will be announced on August 8. The first stage screening results will be announced on May 31 for selection admission, and the final results will be announced on July 16. If you have any questions about your scores, you can check the standard answers to the test papers. News title: Cross-party efforts on parliamentary reform face third reading, Green Party plans to surround Speaker's podium in protest. Published time: May 16, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: the 5 parliamentary reform bills are set for a third reading in the Legislative Yuan, with Blue and White Party legislators occupying the chamber since the 15th to prepare for the submission of bills. Huang Kuo-chang, the convener of the People First Party, delegated the battle to Fu, saying it was a humorous interaction, but it was criticized as a political attack. Ahead of the Friday showdown, legislators from both camps demonstrated their determination. Fu even sent fried chicken to Blue camp legislators, leading to criticism of siding with the Democratic Progressive Party. Huang expressed discontent over Kuomintang's preemptive stay in the Legislative Yuan, emphasizing fairness. The Legislative Yuan's actions have intensified political tensions. News title: Cabinet transition set for May 20. Chen Qianzhen presides over final cabinet meeting and submits resignation. Published time: May 16, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: the cabinet passed the general resignation motion, marking the end of Chen Qianzhen's tenure. Ahead of Lai Ching-te's inauguration on May 20, a bipartisan U.S. delegation is set to attend. Chen chaired the final cabinet meeting in a relaxed atmosphere, commending the team's efforts in preparing for the handover to the new government. Controversy arose over the appointment of Chang Huangqi as a National Security Council consultant due to his involvement in a civil service exam leak case. Taiwan urged mainland China to respect freedom and democracy, refraining from provocation during the caretaker period. News title: Anticipating heavy traffic during Dragon Boat Festival, Taiwan Highways Bureau unveils 11 alternative routes. Published time: May 16, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: with the Dragon Boat Festival approaching, the Taiwan Highways Bureau disclosed 11 alternative routes for congested highway sections, allowing travelers to check travel times via the app and choose suitable routes. Long-distance alternatives include diverting from National Highway 5 to Provincial Highway 9, National Highways 1 and 3 to Provincial Highway 61, National Highway 6 to Provincial Highway 63 and National Highway 3 to Provincial Highways 74 and 4. Short-distance alternatives cover National Highways 1, 3, and 10. Travelers can use the app to check real-time traffic conditions and travel times on alternative routes, and adhere to toll regulations during the Dragon Boat Festival. News title: Labor shortage prompts large-scale recruitment in food and beverage industry, fast food industry welcomes middle-aged and elderly workers. Published time: May 16, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: facing a severe labor shortage, Taiwan's food and beverage industry is targeting middle-aged and second-career workers to address the shortfall. McDonald's and Pizza Hut announced large-scale recruitment drives, aiming to hire 2,100 and 1,000 employees, respectively. Employers value the stability and compliance of middle-aged workers, creating a friendly working environment and offering professional training and promotion pathways. Increasing the proportion of full-time staff can alleviate the labor shortage, with incentives provided to attract talent and reintegrate middle-aged workers into the workforce. News headline: Girls start a business in the first industry they love and it's super profitable. The whole audience certified, it's a slap in the face for office workers. Release time: May 16, 2024. Data reference: Edaday News Cloud. News highlights: many people believe that the best way for women to start a business is to open a nail salon. Netizens are curious, why do so many women choose to open nail salons? It was pointed out during the discussion that nail salons have the advantages of being able to operate in a short time, low costs, high profits, and low equipment requirements. Netizens shared that the one-time charge is high and the cost is low, and it is easy for women to spend money. It is relatively easy to make money by opening a nail salon. In addition, skilled manicurists are fully booked, and Vietnamese women who marry in Taiwan often open nail salons because this requires meticulous craftsmanship and beauty. News headline: Not just toys. They are also in the entertainment industry. Lian Qunyi was sent to jail for threatening director Qin Wei with sexual assault. Release time: May 16, 2024. Data reference: Edaday News Cloud. News focus: Toys. Liu Wujian, a well-known live broadcaster, was sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison for allegedly selling marijuana cartridges. He is expected to report to the Taichung District Prosecutor's Office today, 16th. In recent years, many celebrities have been imprisoned for crimes, the most famous of which include directors Niu Chins, Qin Wei, Lian Qunyi, etc. Whether it was for money, sexual assault, or violence, they all showed that they were unable to restrain their desires and broke the law. After being sentenced, they tried to delay the execution of their sentences, becoming one of the worst examples in society. Title: Blooming Romance. 4 Zodiac Signs Blessed by Cupid in May. Release date: May 15, 2024. Source: EBC News. Key points: the 4 zodiac signs with exceptionally strong romantic luck in May are Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Capricorn will encounter numerous opportunities this month, especially with the help and guidance of elders, potentially leading to the appearance of a destined partner. While the first half of May might be relatively calm for Taurus, it's recommended to go out more in the latter half, as new romantic encounters may happen unexpectedly. Virgo has the chance to experience the excitement of falling in love and is advised to showcase their charm and express their emotions boldly. The romantic fortunes of Sagittarius are gradually rising, but caution is advised against being overly enthusiastic, maintaining a moderate level of confidence and grace. Title: Not IG, not TikTok, high schoolers' favorites are Spotify and Threads. Release date: May 15, 2024. Source: EBC News. Key points: the top 2 apps favored by high school students nowadays are Spotify and Threads. During commuting hours, they commonly use Spotify to listen to music and simultaneously browse updates on Threads, rather than using popular social media apps like Line, Instagram, or Discord, or short video apps like TikTok. This revelation sparked widespread discussion, with many netizens expressing agreement and some sharing other commonly used apps such as YouTube Music, Xbox, Apple Music for music streaming, and Netflix for binge watching. Title: It's Hai Kao Shung Again. Take That Surprises with 11/16 concert. Release date: May 16, 2024. Source: EBC News. Key points: British band Take That unexpectedly announced a concert in Kaohsiung, confirmed by Mayor Chen Chi-mai on Facebook as a wish come true. Founded in 1990, the legendary band revealed an Asian tour yesterday, starting from Singapore, Jakarta, Kaohsiung, and ending in Tokyo. They are scheduled to perform at the Kaohsiung Pop Music Center on November 16. Many netizens expressed surprise and excitement, with comments expressing anticipation, while some lamented the frequency of concerts in Kaohsiung lately. Apart from Take That, Chen also announced that Japanese band One OK Rock will perform in Kaohsiung on September 21, marking the first overseas stop on their tour, with Kaohsiung being the only venue announced in Taiwan, which surprised many. Title: Blue, Green, and White collaboration needed to avoid conflict. Published date: May 16, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points: last year, cross-strait relations were tense, raising concerns about military conflicts in the Taiwan Strait. The 2024 election emphasized the themes of war and peace, with most people opposing war. With high-level dialogue between the US and China resumed, and the US explicitly stating its non-support for Taiwan independence, there's an opportunity for easing tensions. Presidential candidate Lai Ching-te expressed hope for dialogue between the KMT and the CCP. Collaboration between blue, green, and white camps is crucial for handling cross-strait relations, aiming for stability and peace. Title: Incoming Minister of Economic Affairs discusses nuclear energy, decision based on majority agreement. Published date: May 16, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points: Guo Zhihui, in his first communication with the Legislative Yuan's Economic Committee, emphasized nuclear energy as a clean source. He pledged to prioritize energy policies and issues, aligning them with public opinion. Regarding the postponement of the 2025 nuclear-free homeland policy, he mentioned prioritizing interdepartmental discussions for policy adjustments. Concerns about Taiwan Power Company's finances and stable power supply were addressed, with discussions underway for solutions. The Ministry of Economic Affairs reiterated the unchanged goal of a nuclear-free homeland and emphasized continued development of green energy. Title: Welcoming Grain Buds on May 20. Fortune turning for those born in the 4 time periods. Published date: May 16, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points: May 20 marks the arrival of the grain buds in the 24 solar terms, symbolizing the maturing of crops in the north and the beginning of summer harvest in the south. According to tarot expert Qing Shuimeng, individuals born during specific time periods on this day will experience shifts in fortune. Those born during the ox period will enjoy family harmony and financial prosperity. Those born during the monkey period will have good social connections and improved financial luck. Those born during the horse period will excel in their careers and see financial gains, and those born during the pig period will have excellent communication skills, high popularity, and abundant financial luck, but should beware of investment risks. Title: Not buying high-end brand clothes. Bankers reveal 4 characteristics of truly wealthy people, 42.1% love wearing Uniqlo. Published date, May 16, 2024. Source, CTI News. Key points: wealthy individuals in Japan exhibit 4 major traits: maintaining exercise habits, not pursuing high-end brands, valuing interpersonal relationships, and being willing to spend money on others. Observations show that many wealthy individuals prefer wearing affordable brand Uniqlo, prioritizing clothing comfort and functionality over prestigious brands. Additionally, they prioritize social connections and are generous in spending on others, such as organizing family trips or sharing special experiences with friends. News headline: Ting Xin and Changhong failed to file their first quarter financial reports as scheduled and have failed to file their financial reports for the second consecutive quarter. Release time, May 16, 2024. Data reference, Zhongtian News. News highlights: after Ting Xin, 2,358, and Changhong, 2,443, failed to publish last year's annual report as scheduled, their stocks have stopped trading since April 8. The first quarter financial report of this year has not been announced before today, 15th, and trading is expected to be suspended by the stock exchange. The stock exchange pointed out that domestic and first listed companies should announce their financial reports for the first quarter of 2013 today, but 2 companies failed to submit on time. Investors should check the financial reports and related information of listed companies in advance to avoid affecting investment decisions. Title: Complete nominee list for the 35th Golden Melody Awards. J.J. Lin, MC Hot Dog Vi for Song King, Feng Xiaoyu nominated for Best New Artist. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source, Ida Day Star Cloud. Key points: the complete nominee list for the 35th Golden Melody Awards was announced today. The awards ceremony is set to take place on June 29 at Taipei Arena, with guests including Cao Yan and Eli Cao. A total of 1,567 albums and 24,078 songs were submitted for consideration, with the judging panel expanded to 160 members. Nominees include categories such as Best New Artist, Best Album Producer, and Best Arranger. Bands like Fire X, No Party for Cao Dong, and Elephant Gym are nominated for Best Band. Title: Toro admits discord with Milk 20 years later. True Trigger revealed, level was not enough. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source, Ida Day Star Cloud. Key points: Energy boy band reunites after 20 years, releasing the new album Here I Am and hosting a concert on July 27 and 28. Shu Wei becomes more cheerful, Toro successfully loses weight, emphasizing the need for diverse personalities in the team. Toro, previously rumored to have discord with Milk, admits to insufficient communication, now resolved. All members' significant others fully support them, and their performance skills remain strong. As for the future, Energy will continue to stay true to their original aspirations without setting too many expectations. Title: Anson who appears at Din Tai Fung Spring Banquet in super hot outfit. Reveals ant waist and pencil legs all captured. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source, Ida Day Star Cloud. Key points: Anson who is invited to attend the Din Tai Fung Spring Banquet event, wearing a spicy hollow outfit to dance, looking youthful and attracting over 10,000 admirers. She wears an all-black ensemble, showcasing her slender waist and perfect legs, drawing everyone's attention. A recorded dancing video from the event further amazed viewers and earned praises from Xiaohe Xi and Tian Xin. Title: Shinokaze Hashu adopts Toys' mother. Unveils orphaned background. Childhood involved neck strangling in dog cage. Published time, May 16, 2024. Source, Ida Day Star Cloud. Key points: Toys, Liu Wujian, bids farewell to fans via live broadcast before his imprisonment on the 16th, admitting to dating Shinokaze Hashu and urging fans to support her. He mentions his girlfriend being an orphan and letting her adopt his mother, with the two depending on each other, along with 3 cats. Shinokaze Hashu previously revealed experiences of childhood abuse, including being strangled and confined in a dog cage, and eating leftover cold rice. Title: Enterprises Evolution Mengruisi, this factor propels Taiwan to the forefront of Asian B Corps. Release date, May 14, 2024. Source, Commonwealth Magazine. Key points: Professor Mengruisi, an expert from the University of Cambridge in the UK and author of Enterprises Evolution, recently attended a book launch event in Taiwan. He pointed out that Taiwan's relatively democratic and open society, coupled with policies that support B corporations, has led to strong momentum in the development of B Corps in Taiwan, positioning it to become a leader in Asia. While the number of B Corps in Taiwan is relatively small, they actively participate and expand their influence, positioning Taiwan as a leader in Asian B Corps. Title: PCB Carbon Reduction Guidelines released. TPCA, Industry Net Zero Transition should proceed in 3 phases. Release date, May 15, 2024. Source, Commonwealth Magazine. Key points: the Taiwan Printed Circuit Association, TPCA, announced the release of the PCB Facility and Process Equipment Energy-Saving Carbon Reduction Guidelines and will hold the PCB High-Level Low-Carbon Forum to promote low-carbon transition strategies. The 10 action plans emphasize implementation in 3 phases: pre, mid, and post, advocating for energy-saving carbon reduction technologies such as regular maintenance, replacement of high-efficiency equipment, and resource recycling, while emphasizing a PDCA improvement cycle. Enterprises should select suitable energy-saving carbon reduction projects based on their actual situation and collaborate with relevant industries to seek pragmatic solutions. Title: Convergence of views at the third carbon fee meeting, but unlikely to reach a conclusion before 520. Release date: May 9, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points: the third carbon fee meeting discussed the carbon fee rate, with divergent opinions among committee members, with the decision to be made after simulation evaluations. The issuance of green bonds amounts to nearly $400 billion, aiding the development of net zero buildings. The Taiwan Stock Exchange has launched an ESG digital platform, expanding to 97 indicators, promoting corporate sustainable transformation. Taiwan Leisure Farm strawberries become the first product in Taiwan to have a carbon footprint label. Nanshan Life Insurance joins the Taiwan Net Zero Emissions Association, setting a 42% carbon reduction target for 2030, demonstrating the leadership position of the life insurance industry in sustainable transformation. Title: Japan sparks trend of short-stay living tourism. Avoiding ecological crisis caused by excessive tourists. Release date: May 9, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points: Japan has sparked a sustainable trend of short-stay living tourism to avoid the ecological crisis caused by excessive tourists. Sistobi advocates for a tourism model of local planting, local dining, and experiencing the local, respecting communities and ecosystems. Paris completes a large-scale water storage tank to improve the water quality of the Seine River, facilitating the hosting of the Olympic triathlon. The Panama Canal's declining water levels may impact global trade due to the El Niño phenomenon. Iceland inaugurates the world's largest carbon capture factory, capturing 36,000 tons of carbon annually, marking a significant step in carbon reduction. Scientists express concerns that climate change will lead to global warming exceeding 2.5 degrees Celsius, urging accelerated measures to address it. Title: She turns Taiwan's abandoned business of Formosa Plastics into a battery empire. Wang Kai-yun, the eldest daughter of Wang Yongqing, stages a comeback after 19 years. Published date: May 16, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: Wang Kai-yun, daughter of Formosa Plastics founder Wang Yongqing, ventures into the battery industry through her company, Chonggung International. Facing a battery industry dominated by China, her company successfully develops lithium iron phosphate batteries with certified safety. Wang Kai-yun invests her own money into the company and attracts her second son, Chen Hsin, to join. This family-powered technological comeback may become Taiwan's competitive advantage in the global battery market. Title: Younger onset of hypertension poses gradual threat to lives, doctors urge home blood pressure monitoring for caution. Published date: May 16, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: Taiwan's prevalence of hypertension exceeds 25%, with a recent trend towards younger onset. Early-stage hypertension often shows no specific symptoms, but long-term lack of control may lead to complications such as heart failure and kidney disease. People should establish a habit of home blood pressure monitoring and adopt measures such as exercise, smoking cessation, dietary adjustments, and weight loss to prevent hypertension. Blood pressure measurement should be continuous for 7 days, twice in the morning and evening, with 2 readings each time to obtain accurate data. Preventive control of hypertension helps avoid complications in the heart and kidneys. Title: Misconceptions cleared up. Can't swat mosquitoes while blood feeding to prevent antenna breakage inside skin? Experts clarify 2 myths. Published date: May 16, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: with mosquitoes breeding in summer, a false message circulating online warns against swatting mosquitoes when bitten, claiming it might cause antennas to break inside the skin and spread disease-causing bacteria. Experts clarify that mosquito probing is done with mouthparts, and while proboscis may break during blood sucking, it doesn't adversely affect human health. Pathogens enter the body with mosquito saliva and are not affected by swatting. The Department of Health recommends eliminating stagnant water containers, installing screens on windows and doors, and using mosquito repellents to prevent bites and disease transmission. Title: She develops worst cancer from mole on sole. Doctor shocked, it's rotten inside. Published date: May 16, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: moles can be benign or malignant. A woman's mole on her sole grew larger and upon medical examination, a malignant tumor was discovered. Doctors advise monitoring changes in moles such as symmetry, border, color, size, and elevation, as well as sun exposure. Melanoma is the most severe skin cancer, and rapidly growing moles should be promptly examined by a doctor. Title: Master lists 6 appliances as stealthy power consumers, especially this one. Over $27,000 extra in a year. Publish date: May 16, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: YouTube channel Home Utilities points out 6 household appliances as stealthy power consumers, including traditional threaded light bulbs, desktop computers, electric hot water pots, electric water heaters, old fixed-frequency refrigerators, and fixed-frequency air conditioners. It emphasizes that electric water heaters may consume up to $27,000 annually, suggesting energy-saving usage. Additionally, prolonged standby of computers and old fixed-frequency refrigerators also consumes significant electricity. Title: $60 convenience store bento faces tough competition. This store sold out at $30, reveals twice daily stocking times. Publish date: May 16, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: Carrefour offers discounted Happy Bento, priced at $30 each and includes green vegetables, receiving widespread acclaim. The bento's taste and generous portion, especially the tender and juicy mackerel, are highly praised by netizens. The bento is stocked at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., and any remaining after 1 p.m. are sold at a discount. The bento is available in 2 price ranges, $58 and $60, offering different flavors with a main dish and 3 side dishes, with the menu periodically changing, loved by consumers. Title: Actress's facial expression changes immediately after eating. Gourmet star's outdoor shoot spoiled, true face captured. Publish date: May 16, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: Golden Bell newcomer Liang Shahan, known for her roles in primetime dramas and the music scene, was filmed during a shoot for Gourmet Players immediately changing her expression after eating. The video, which attracted millions of views, sparked discussions. Liang Shahan personally confirmed the incident. Most netizens defended her, stating that artists need to maintain a professional attitude in front of the camera. Headline: GPT-4o hits the market, he exits. OpenAI's chief scientist's departure leaves unspoken stories. Publication date: May 16, 2024. Source: Vision Magazine. Key points: The departure of OpenAI's chief scientist, Sasuke, has garnered global attention. A renowned figure in the AI community, he co-created AlexNet with Sinton, initiating the deep learning revolution. However, the reasons for his departure remain vague. Rumors suggest his support for Ultraman led to his dismissal, sparking a company upheaval. Sasuke has long been devoted to controlling AGI, but his future endeavors post-OpenAI remain a mystery. His departure bears significant implications for the direction of AI development, highlighting the urgency of regulating AGI. Headline: Chinese youth without AI interview skills left behind? Opting for clone yourself to tame AI. Publication date: May 16, 2024. Source: Vision Magazine. Key points: AI interviews are favored by mainland Chinese companies as a burgeoning recruitment model. While beneficial for screening large volumes of applicants, the lack of human interaction leaves job seekers feeling detached. Qian Dakin advocates for a human-centric approach, proposing system optimization and opening up company introductions to enhance the candidate experience. Technology should serve talent recruitment, fostering human-machine collaboration, with talent at the core of competitiveness. Headline: How do smart minds think before speaking? Asking one question at a time when seeking advice. Publication date: May 4, 2024. Source: Vision Magazine. Key points: Effective learning and inquiry skills are crucial in interpersonal relationships. To avoid unnecessary remarks, it's essential to prioritize the quality of thought over quantity. Skillful questioners break down inquiries into simple elements and clearly communicate their objectives to obtain specific answers. Before seeking advice, it's vital to inform the other party of your purpose and the efforts you've made. This facilitates better understanding and advice giving, promoting effective communication and learning. Headline: Why are independent women on the rise? Ministry of the Interior, number of female single-person households hits record high, first time in 28 years. Publication date: May 16, 2024. Source: Vision Magazine. Key points: The number of female single-person households continues to rise, reaching 1.663 million in 2023, surpassing male single-person households for the first time. Reasons behind this trend include the empowerment of women, economic independence, rising property prices, and longer female lifespans. In all 6 municipalities, except for Tainan, the number of female single-person households exceeds that of males. Dawen and Taichung exhibit the highest growth rates due to factors such as the return of Taiwanese businesses, increased urban employment opportunities, and the introduction of small housing units. Tainan's slightly lower numbers are attributed to traditional industries' influence.